Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to NightOwl. NightOwl, right here. This is where we are. Yeah. So, last two episodes, I had a nice tour of this server, of Spawn Town, and, I forgot to show off some areas. I forgot to show off this area over here, and our house. I was trying to go kind of in a circle, starting in the farms. Got all the way to the desert and just forgot about this area and went right to the nether. So, yeah, I feel kind of bad because I left out Kamikaze's house over here, which looks really cool, as well as a couple of Vengeance Tech creations over there. So I thought we'd start off, I guess, finishing up the spawn tour real quick. So let's head over to Kamikaze's place. And then we'll head towards spawn where I have some cool stuff to show you. Oh, here is Kamikaze's. The place is kind of, or the forest is it's a little rugged yet. But yeah, this is Kamikaze's place. Very cool. Got the nice etho design. These are really cool colors though, I must say. I say etho design because etho, he's done a lot of stuff with quartz and the cyan and the blue clay, or I think this is blue, pretty sure. But I mean, they're good colors, good stuff. So this is his house, kind of got a nice modern feel, which is really cool. This is one thing that I really want to do. I think I mentioned that in the last tour video, or the one before that maybe, when we checked out N's modern house. Well, that's kind of cool. Everything's kind of slanted. Makes that look interesting. Got a nice balcony out here. You can look out. That jungle's really cool. We should actually do something with that. And you can see my house from here. Very cool. It's got a really nice space here. I wish some of those trees had more leaves on them. I should fix that. Oh, there he is, in fact. Yo, Cammy. But yeah, so let's head over that way. Now that we've seen his house, head towards spawn. We'll go across his lovely bridge here through the road. So over here we have the giant ice cube. This is an ice farm that Vengeance Tech made. It just freezes the water way up there, and then pistons push it all into the central area, and then you got big square pistons that push the ice down and make a big block. It doesn't make a perfect block. It kind of stops or gets stuck, but yeah, and it does take a little bit or a little while for it to like build up, but once it does, there's a ton of ice in here. I mean, we could harvest this and have plenty of ice for whatever you need it for. And then over here we have a little horse racing track. It's not like a speed horse race. I mean, I guess speed does matter, but it's kind of like the speed and jumping. Hey, look, it's Kamikaze. Howdy, neighbor. I can't type. There we go. I don't know if he saw us over here. Whatever. But yeah, I don't remember what it's called. There's a name for this steeplechase, I think. For this type of race thing. Pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. I've done a couple of races here, with my horses, and yeah, it really depends on the horse whether you can clear these jumps nicely or not, and you know, how fast it is. By the racetrack. Alright, so let's head closer into spawn. I'm gone now, though. Don't look for me. This place is really cool. I always wanted to do something with this, but Kamikaze took it over and did something since I wasn't. part of our spawn restoration thing. Stuck a beacon here, speed beacon, so it's a little bit faster getting over to our houses. And then put a little tiki bar or tiki hut with some different foods. Got some pork chops, some pumpkins, cookies, pumpkin pie. Got some cakes. Pretty cool little area. It's even got some like water or seating in the water, so you can swim up to the bar. Added in some nice waterfalls. So that's a nice little attraction. It's a lot better than what it looked like before. Before it was very barren. And that is it. I think we've looked at everything else. You know what? I don't think we looked at this stuff, did we? Well, this is Pumpkin Melon Farm. I guess I did miss quite a few things. This is Pumpkin Melon Farm, built by Shift Click. Here we have Cow Farm. Maybe I did talk about this. You know, I might have. I feel like I did. But if I didn't, there's Cow Farm made by End. Yeah, I think I did talk about this. Snow Golem Farm, made by Kamikaze. So, yeah, that should be everything then. So I guess we'll head over here and check it out. I don't know if you noticed anything different, but I have all the glass done on this thing. I've been working real hard, trying to get this thing going. I really want to push to get this done. I'm not saying that, you know, this is the only thing I'll be working on. I'll probably cut away to do some stuff out at the new place a little bit as well, just so it's not as boring or it's not too boring. And it's also kind of hard to make episodes of this because it's a lot of just building. Not too much like designing or figuring stuff out. Like putting all this glass, I mean, that was a project. But I love the way it looks. I really love how it turned out. I think everything just really came out nicely. Came out like I had hoped. Just got some nice curves here. And how I figured these out is I used the website plots.co.uk. If you haven't heard of that, it's a good website for doing spheres and circles and ellipses. Very cool website. So check that out if you're looking to do that. And then I started figuring out some stuff for the inside here. I'm thinking this is what I want to do for the paths over on this northern wing of the atrium. I'm gonna have a path that goes over here, and you know, in this atrium we have the primary feature, which is this tree with the portals. That'll be permanent there, and then we're gonna have like a little secondary feature over here, and I think this thing is gonna kind of change every once in a while. I know Silverlogs had a good idea a while ago when I was first kind of figuring out this atrium idea to kind of have a seasonal theme inside and kind of change it depending on the seasons. So like at Christmas time, we could put our Christmas tree here, which is actually like where it was this last Christmas, but now it will be inside, and we can put snow around. I don't know, you know, during maybe the fall, we could have some nice like autumn trees, have some trees with like red and orange and yellow like wool for leaves, or maybe clay even. That might look cool. But yeah, just kind of change it up in here, make it a little bit more interesting by kind of switching it up so that it's not always the same. Give people something to look at every once in a while, because otherwise there's really no reason to come over here. You know, you see it once and then it's like, oh, well, that's it. So it'd be nice to kind of change this up. And so, yeah, I think first I'm going to put like a nice tree here, a really nice custom tree, probably a bigger tree, obviously not as big as that one, but bigger than other trees around this area. Because around this side, I'm going to have a bunch of trees and bushes, and then this is kind of like a little just sitting area or something, a small path going out to those. But this, I'm thinking this won't always be a tree. You know, I could also switch it up and put like a fountain here, you know, just a nice little fountain with nice water feature. Or I could put a statue if I've come up with like a statue idea. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the inside of here. Lots of growth, lots of trees, lots of bushes, and then some sort of main feature in this center part, either a tree or fountain or statue. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get to work on that. And then over on this other side, I'm pretty sure I've shown this before. End Effect has been working on, or wow, that is loud. That is way too loud. But End Effect worked on. Let's get away from this portal. Holy crap! I thought it'd get quieter, but End Effect built this a while ago when I first got this whole thing laid out, and now that I have the roof on, might be able to finish this up. But this is just like a nice cliff wall with some more. We'll probably put some more water around here. Make a nice pool on the bottom. And then what I want to have is the dragon egg like sitting up maybe like here or so. Just kind of floating. And we'll move the beacon forward a little bit more. But yeah, we'll have the dragon egg just kind of floating in the air with the beacon beam going through it. Should look pretty cool. And then I think this thing, instead of coming down like it is, I might just have it go straight across and some sort of like observation, little observation deck or something, where you can just kind of admire the egg and its little habitat here. But yeah, that's that. Not sure what to do with the entrances. I got an entrance back there and over here. I know the original plan was to put the maps that we used to have in the old trees. I was going to put the maps here and over there. That's kind of what this was designed for. I believe it's 8 wide. Should be. Yeah. So that's kind of what I designed that for, but I know item frames, it gets to be a lot of entities. It'd be 128 item frames, plus the maps, I believe, are another entity. So it'd be 256 entities just with these maps, which is a lot, and it causes a lot of lag, which we definitely do not need here at spawn. So I might put them up once just to kind of see, first of all, just to see it, so that it's like, oh look, this is what I wanted it to look like. And also just to see how bad the lag would be, see if it would work or not. But most likely we will not have them up. So I don't know what else I can put there in its spot, but we'll figure something out. Right now I've just been trying to get the exterior done, which it is almost done now that we have the glass on. We need to, let's see, around this area over here I need to put a nice wall, a nice solid wall. We're not going to have glass here. And then I need to do something for these entrances over here. And I think that's what we're going to work on for the rest of this episode. Is I want to have a nice something up on top there. Right up there. So I guess let's step in here. And how wide is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. From there to there, so it's 11 from that block over to that block. So, I know one thing I kind of want to do is have a nice NO there. I'm trying to find a good spot. I want to kind of work this out on the ground because it'd be a lot easier. Oh, you know what? Over here would be good. Yeah, right over here. So if we did a nice NO, let's just make a crafting table since I have the wood. I'm thinking we can either make it out of quartz with like a nice stone or dark oak background, that nice high contrast, or we can make the NO out of the dark oak wood and have like a nice quartz background. But let's try just making the NO out of the quartz. That should be enough stairs for now. Maybe make some slabs like that. Let's see if we can get a nice NO made. So if we did kind of standard. Let's see, so it's 11 wide. Let's actually mark out that area. Maybe get rid of that. Oh, it just breaks so quickly. Oh, we have 11 right here. Perfect. So there's our area. And if we did, let's see, where's the center? Center is right here. So if we did NO, like right here, probably do a 3 wide letter. That jump boost can be annoying, but it can also be really nice sometimes. Let's switch this out to a stair. And then, let's see, because it will go, and if we did stair like that, maybe. It's a not too bad N. And then O's pretty simple. You just do, no! It's not how you do it. Go like this. And then, yeah, these are only 3 tall. There we go. And then I might do slabs here. Kind of make the O look a little bit taller. Just like that. There we go. And O. I think that should work pretty nicely. And then if we did, let's get some dark oak. I'll have to go grab some stone, but if we did a dark oak background, and what I'd really like actually is to make a, I want to keep the circular theme and make some sort of arch over this. So actually, I might need to pull up plots real quick and see how that would look. Okay, so we have the NO with a nice dark oak background, and if we were to make a nice arch here, let's see, we would do something like this. Go up like that, and then up like this. And I think, yeah, this would be the top. So this would just go across here. And then that would go there. There must be no villagers in the in that thing anymore. Usually they get those zombies get tracked onto the villagers in this trading post. So I guess that's the arch. That doesn't look like much of an arch. There we go. Alright, so I actually kind of flattened the sphere, or flattened the circle that I was doing. So I ended up doing something like this. Let's see, how did it go? Something like, whoops, nope. Let's do this lower. Probably be easier. So I ended up doing something kind of like this. And then this goes across. And then like that, and then like that. Something like that shape. So it's a little bit flatter of a circle. And then I just started playing around with some stairs. Changed this one out to a stair. Put a stair underneath. Put that one as a stair. And then I put these top ones as a slab, so it wasn't as tall. I can actually put a slab underneath as well. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think VT left that sign for me. Thanks, VT. Oh, so that's like that. So I think that's pretty nice. It's a little plain right now. I'm trying to think of how I could dress it up so that it kind of, I don't know, so it fits a little bit better with the rest. I could put, I'm also gonna have some spawning problems right on that block and that block, which is no bueno. I could maybe put like I've been using slabs on top of pretty much everything up there, so I don't have to do any lighting up on top. So on top of all of these arches and on top of that border, it's all slabbed out. So there's no spawning spaces up there, and then the rest is glass, so obviously no spawning there. Which is kind of nice, because I don't really want to put lighting up on top. Do I have any? No, I don't have any stone slabs. But I could do something with like quartz. You know, you'd still have the shape. Or I could do the stone slab, so that kind of matches in with the rest of that. But then it, I wonder if I should actually bring this whole thing down. This arch thing. Make a little bit less room on top of the NO. I think that might look good, especially when you're down. Well, maybe not. I'm thinking maybe when you're down lower. There's a villager in there. He just with me. Yeah. Some ideas. I also, you know what? Let's try out the dark oak on the quartz now. I don't really like the dark oak. It doesn't really... It's kind of hard to read the letters almost when you're at an angle. Just because the planks blend in a lot more than the quartz letters do. So it's like there, you can't really tell that it's NO as well. You can kind of only see it when it's head on. So I think I'm going to switch it back. I did lower that arch. Tried that out, so maybe I might need to actually put it up there though to see what that's gonna look like. There is attempt number 1, and I don't like it. Actually, the main reason I don't like it is with the background. I thought maybe put it out a couple of blocks. That way I can leave the rest of this structure. But yeah, I don't like it sticking out that far. It definitely looks weird. And we need something other than just the stone. So I might actually put, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put some of the stone slabs up on top. Kind of trim it out. I don't know, we might have to figure some other things out as well. Let's see, do I have any stone slabs? I'd hate to make stone slabs, but I know I have tons of them, but I don't really feel like going and getting them right now. Come on. Drag. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to actually lower this. I'm going to lower it too. I'm not sure. Maybe have the bottom like right there. And then I'm going to set it back 1 block, and I'll have to figure out, I'll have to kind of take out some area there and make that dark oak instead of what it is now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Man, I think that's the 4th time that I built that up there. That's a lot of fun. Plus building it a few times down there. But you know, you got to get it perfect. You have to, especially since this is the main entrance, you have to get that thing just beautiful. So I think this is what I'm gonna go for. I think I got it at the right height now. It's not too high, not too low. I have the dark oak, right with the, like, in the building, I guess, like along with the wall of the building. And then I have the sign going above it. I still would like, I don't know, I still might change up the border a little bit. I don't know exactly what I could do. I know, well, since we can actually craft circle stone now, or the chiseled stone, I could kind of incorporate that, honestly, in different places. I could put maybe in the bottom corners of that. That might look kind of cool. I don't know. I'll have to play around with a few things there. But then I also started working on, like, this thing here. I wanted to keep kind of the same thing that I did over here. So I was kind of playing around with that. I got some cobblestone behind there to give it some accent. I'll have to move these chests so that they're out of the way, but that should look pretty nice. I might change this up a little bit, but I think this is kind of what I'm going for. So I'll probably do this on the other side as well, over on that side. And then we just have that wall, and then we can start kind of working on this interior, which there's there's a lot of work to be done, because I want to go around. Like, I have a nice border going around the outside, but I don't really have anything going around the inside. And I want to do something with these pillars or these towers here. And yeah, so I gotta do some nice detail work on the inside. I want to hang some cool lights like up from that little spine there. And then obviously going through here and putting a nice like border to the walkway, and then getting all of our vegetation in here and figuring out what I want to do on the entrances. But I think that's about it for today. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you guys for subscribing. I believe I am at like 151 subscribers. Finally hit 150, so I'm so excited because it feels like I'm actually, I have a decent number of subscribers now, I guess. It's like, I was in the double digits for so long, and it seemed like, it just seemed very small channel. And even though 150 subscribers isn't a ton, I mean, it's nowhere near 1,000, I'm so happy that you guys enjoy watching, and you guys have decided to hit that subscribe button, and I just want to thank you guys very much. But with that, I shall see you off. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.